Did you go to a game today? Did you go to a Dodger game or something? Or?
No, I got caught in the Dodger game. I got caught in the Dodger game copy.
What
I've been
about
all over the world right now and not got enough stuff done in one time. It's hard.
Sit down, Mayor.
The mayor's having a hard time.
what's going on in the mayorhood?
Mayor is doing good. Mayorhood.
Yeah. All right. Mayor, you got to bring the microphone to you. We're going to go today without
We're
headphones.
trying something without headphones, you know, as long as he's talking to the mic, right? Pook, we don't need to hear nothing.
No, you don't have to hear it.
I can hear you, right?
If everything's
it's
good,
tagging, it's tagging.
watch it.
If
He's
we,
watching
if we end up playing something on there, then we can put the headphones so we can hear it. But other than that, like, I can hear you. We don't need it.
We don't need it.
Um,
We're just having
don't
great
need it.
conversations. What's up with the glasses over there, Todd?
It's fucking bright. Look at me. It's like I'm sitting. I'm on the sun. I'm on the sun over here.
We're trying some new stuff with the lights and things like that. So,
Right.
you know, just
This is my Johnny. This is my John Eastdale costume. I look like John Eastdale.
This is like Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo? No, John. No. John Eastdale. John Eastdale's a little older.
Okay.
A little grayer.
Okay.
Pookie, you want some water?
Yes, please, because I'm dehydrated right now.
Tell us about your adventure today.
What happened? Yeah, where are you coming from right now?
Well, I'm coming from Hollywood, my old apartment.
Oh, what?
The spot.
Oh, wait a minute. You know that's the V spot.
The V spot.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was the. For me, it was the.
The.
To me, it was the spot. The spot where it all
That's where
went
it
down
all
and
happened. Well, I had to stop because my buddy lives there now. Well, not the exact room, but he lives in exactly.
Wait. Are you kidding me? Do you go? You go back to that old fucking joint like across the way, and your homie still lives there?
Yeah.
And you go and see your old place.
Man, the first night my homie went out of town.
Wait a minute. You're telling me you go and look across the hallway at the joint where you got fucking clipped?
No, I look up and go, that used to be the penthouse.
No way.
Let me tell you, the first night I went to his house and spent the night over there, because my boy travels a lot, so he leaves his house open. So I'm like, he's like, hey, you go ahead, you can have this, you can have my
I can't
apartment.
believe they let you that close to the place.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. I mean, I know you've done your time.
Well, you got to
and
remember,
shit.
and I know the owner is my best friend. We're not best friend, but
I
he's
know,
good friends.
So much fucking do you know 17 years of your life went away because of that joint right there?
Yeah, well, hey,
Those digs,
Wow,
or the fuck
wow.
that tilt, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
So the guy that's living there, was he living there before? He's still there, or you just said, hey,
No.
I know a place where you can live?
No, There's some open space right now.
I know a place where you can live. Would you like to live?
Would you like to sit down and live? But listen, let me tell you, the first time I spent the night over there,
Yeah.
I flipped out. I didn't flip out, but I was just sitting in the bed and I'm like, because he has, he's a DJ too. He has turntables. Like his apartment's almost set up the way my apartment. Basically, he has my shit.
Right.
He has my records with turntables. He has all my stuff
He has
there.
all your shit.
So when I go in there, it's like being home.
So let me ask you this. So when you sit there on the turntable at his place, are you facing your old place? To get it, where do you when you stand? Are you facing?
From where I'm standing, yeah. If I had X-ray vision like Superman, I would see my place.
Oh, that's sick, man.
And that first night, I was just sitting there. I was just, I'm going in and out of the kitchen into the refrigerator,
crazy,
and
man.
I'm like,
I'd be fucking so fucking serious clear of that fucking joint, dude.
no, I love it. I love going there. I love it.
Wow, you're crazy.
All right,
And I even got a
so
key.
you were in Hollywood.
Yeah, I was in Hollywood.
You were in Hollywood.
East Hollywood.
What were you doing?
I had to drop off. I had to make a couple resumes. Well, I have a resume and I have my taxes that need to be done. The IRS. Listen, let me tell you about the IRS. This is how bad the IRS is. Because I was gone for so long, and then I got a job immediately, enough to get some tax. I have my old tax man that lives in the same apartment, so I gave him my
That's
taxes.
his place, man. That's his place.
I gave him my taxes. He hooked it up. He got me back a good, little good chunk of change.
Unbelievable.
And then the IRS is asking me 50,000 questions because all of a sudden here's someone who hasn't been on the radar, and now I'm asking for some money.
Yeah.
So they we want to make sure this is you, and they keep sending me all these papers and going left and right and everything. So
The IRS doesn't know that you were in the fucking joint.
they should.
Well, yeah, the government should, right?
They should.
They should
No,
know.
but that's a lot of fucking paperwork, dude. I mean, you're just
Well,
one person fucking.
Yeah, it's like one person. But the thing with them was this guy's gone. He hasn't filed any taxes in 10 years, and all of a sudden he pops up.
You have to do some fucking paperwork now you get out, dude.
So they want to question everything. So I had to get all the paperwork back together, give it to my tax accountant guy, let him fix all this stuff up, see my man because I got a new job.
Oh, you're not at the shoe joint anymore?
Oh, the shoe joint is gone. Bye-bye. I had my fun.
Yeah?
It's all gone.
The
doesn't even
Black Ed Bundy.
It doesn't even. The Black Ed Bundy's gone, just like the show. It just the season's over.
See, the episodes are over.
The whole show, the
Okay.
whole place is gone.
All right, last episode.
But right now, I work for Grubhub right now.
Oh, you working for Grubhub? Doing
Yeah.
what?
I deliver
Oh,
food,
you delivering them?
not people, because food doesn't talk back. You know what I mean? So, so that's what I do right now. And it's kind of cool. In the beginning, I was making some good change. Now I'm just making little odds and ends, but it's very interesting.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's not paying all the bills.
I have a
but-
question real
yeah.
quick. Jobs. We might have talked about this the day you were in here, but what was your job for the past 10 years? Because you have a job, right? Like when you're in there?
Oh yeah, I was.
What was your job? What were you doing?
I was the head orderly. I controlled the whole prison, basically. That was my prison. I waxed the floors. I did everything. But inside my.
Because you have a job, right?
No, everybody has to have a job.
So I was wondering,
you have to
and
work.
did you have the same one the whole time, or did it take a minute for you to take your
It took me
find your spot that you needed, and then you're like, this is me?
Well, it took me 2 years, and then I became the head orderly of my unit. And then
Okay.
once I became the head orderly of my unit, then I just started working my magic. So I controlled about 16 people in my unit to work. Everybody had a job cleaning. Well, when I first got the job,
Okay, wait. I have a question. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, Pook. So are you telling me, like, you said you're in charge of 16 people? Is this like a job that you have to have because the floor in the yard states you have to, or is this? Are you telling me the state you're talking? Are you saying, Scott?
No, I'm
that
saying
the
when you
state
get
the state
there-
gives you a job that you have to do work during the day.
Well, no, it's no. You're
Or
not.
is it-
You're
or is it
not. You're
more
not
of a-
getting money for it. What's happening is if it goes towards your good behavior.
Well,
If
no,
you- if you're-
here's
if you
how
go
it
with the
goes.
system, then good behavior and you get stuff done.
Everybody has to get. If you can walk and breathe, you are supposed to have a job, because it's their way of saying, hey, we're paying for your clothing, we're paying for TV, we're
That's
paying
what
for
I'm
everything.
saying.
So
they
And as long as you're not stabbing
in
people every day,
they
they'll let
in
you-
turn,
they'll let you do that.
because they're giving you clothes and watching you guys, make sure you don't
Yeah.
kill each other. They want you guys to do different tasks.
different tasks, and there's probably about, I wouldn't even see, about 60, 70 jobs that you can do in a prison. Okay,
Yeah.
so the one I got, there's one that's super easy, which was walking around, sweeping, picking up leaves for an hour. That's the easiest job.
Yeah.
And then you have a job like I had, which was an orderly. And when I first started as an orderly, I started in the bathroom, and I was cleaning toilets and cleaning showers. And I just worked my way up to the head orderly, which was the cream of the crop of jobs to have. Because now you're in control of everything. Like you control where people sleep. If you bunk people, you make your little money on the side, doing little things and stuff
Do you
like
have
that.
to wear the sticker for StubHub, the food grub thing? Do you have a fucking?
I have one. I have a shirt that says Grubhub,
Right.
but
But where are you delivering to? Anywhere in Downey and fucking or where?
my area is from Montebello to the Long Beach Airport.
Alright.
So I got that whole
That's a
little
fucking
area.
stretch, man.
Yeah, but they don't really say, okay, well, you're gonna pick up some food in Montebello and drop it off in
No, I know.
Long
I
Beach.
I get that.
So,
Montebello's, yeah.
What they pretty much do is they give you a little area where you're gonna go and drop off stuff. I'm gonna tell you what my best tip was. My best tip was a $40 tip, and I had
I
to
thought
go.
you were gonna drop some knowledge on us.
No. 40. Oh, the tip. No, my best tip, just because of what I had to do, was $40. And everybody said, $40, that's not a lot of money. No, but all I had to do was go to the hummus factory, which is right there on Downey and Reeves. No, Downey and Firestone.
Firestone.
And I had to drop it off on Reeves and Florence. $40. Couldn't get any easier. That was sweet. But
Are you still in Downey at your grandma's, or what are you doing?
yeah. Right now, I'm still in Downey, but I'm getting ready to.
said-
She doesn't know, but I'm about to ghost in a minute.
Right, I know. Where are you going?
I'm going to the LBC, and
You're moving into the LBC.
I'm moving to the LBC.
You're rooming up with somewhere to get your own place.
No, with my plumber.
I like that with the plumber.
With the plumber. All
Because
right.
the plumber would come to the house and he'd be like, man, you know what? I got to get you up out of here, man. You can't do it. So he's giving me a room. He has a room. He's painting it right now. I got a room. He's got a jacuzzi. He's got 2 dogs. It's a house.
That's cool.
And all I got to do is just pay for rent. And that's it. So it's cool. It's a nice little area too. So this is just something so I can start bang, bang, bang. You know, I need some banging in it. I need some bang
Okay,
time.
so are we still on that? I mean, come on, dude. I'm not. You are you trying to tell me you still like? I'm not that naive, Poop.
No. Things has happened. You know,
All
fireworks
right.
and sparks
Jesus
have happened.
fucking Christ, man.
Yeah, no, it was going
What
for
if
a while.
But what if I would have believed the song? You were like, nope, Todd, I haven't done it. I haven't done it.
No, it's all good. It's all good and dandy right now. You know,
right,
so
right. That must have felt good, right?
man,
I
think sparks came out of my butt. I
Right.
think. I mean, I don't know.
What do you think?
It took me a minute to catch up to that.
How much? Okay, let me ask you this. How much? You know,
But I caught back up.
But for the audience right now, you know, whatever, you know, we're just talking about, you know, he just, you know, getting his first ass. But let's just go there. You know, there's man talk. How many JO sessions did you have? I mean, is there a lot of jacking off at jail? Do you see? I mean, you know, to cut the time, like you were 17 years, right? Tell me you didn't fucking.
No, well, you know, I only did 10, Todd. You put I got out early. Remember,
On paper, yeah, you're scheduled. But with a little bit of job and good behavior.
Yeah, Obama
Listen,
fucking got
so-
that 10. But what I'm saying is, like, right? I mean, there's a lot of jail sessions going on.
Yeah, there's some sessions, but you never want to get caught.
Oh, right.
Okay,
I
so
hear
you got the showers, and some people have their certain time where they want to do the showers. You know, there's a lot
Right
of
down the
babies
drain,
that
right down the drain?
Right down. So the rain is. I mean,
Or do you go
feel the
napkin?
rain?
Or do you go
No,
napkin?
you don't go napkin. You go in the shower and do your thing, and now you do the late night. See, the thing is, I wasn't staying in a cell. I lived
Yeah.
in a dorm, so
Okay.
you don't want to get caught.
Right, because then because if you get caught, people are like, "Are you?
Oh,
Fucking,
it's
are you-
over.
Are you trying to show somebody else your dick?"
It's over, man. It's over. Yeah, yeah.
He said it's over.
It's over.
Like
It's
it's over
over if you
like
get
you
caught.
get made fun of. It's over, or it's over like.
punched over. It's over.
No,
You're
it's
gonna
just
beat-
over because people are gonna talk about
No,
you.
that's
You know.
good,
It's-
Scott.
There's a difference
Good.
between being over and over.
Is it over? You're embarrassed.
Or is because I can get over embarrassment, or is it over where you gotta like?
Well, it depends who you are because they're gonna. Some people be like,
Someone gonna hurt
You know,
you
this
for
put like-
jacking off?
well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Your bunkie might get mad. Don't be fucking, jacking off while I'm over here.
No, yeah. No, I
No,
get it.
I've seen bunkies lean over and say, "You jack off one more time,
I'll kill
I'm gonna
you."
beat this." And they'll come to me the next morning. You okay, Pook, man? You got to move me, man, because my bunkies either move me
He's
or
a
move
habitual
him
jack-offer.
because he's jacking off. I don't know if he's jacking off to me. I don't know what's
Right.
going on. You know,
Okay, so that all starts coming to play.
so
too,
that all
right?
that starts,
No,
all
right.
that starts coming to play.
Right. No, I just wondering.
I think that inmate felt a little highly of himself.
Is he jacking off to me?
Hey, how about Aaron Hernandez, man? Aaron, what about him, dude? You guys, you know all that?
Yeah, he's.
That
Isn't
is
that crazy?
And why did he wait? Why did he wait till he was?
The Patriots went to the fucking. That's the same day they went to the White House.
So you think he did it that because of that?
So he did it. Yeah. To
No,
share the
what-
spotlight.
Some distraction?
No, he did it to share the spotlight with his team.
Okay. Yeah,
That's his
true.
fucking team still, man. That's
Yeah.
in his mind. He thinks that.
I think that's not true. But I was wondering how it why did he wait after the double not guilty verdict? Like why wouldn't he do it?
Well, he
Because
still
he's-
had some time, though.
He's
Well, the rest of his
psychopath.
life.
Wait a minute.
But-
Are you telling me you're asking us for clarity of why he did this? Dude, he's a fucking psychopath. How can you understand him?
No,
Like,
you can't. No, obviously
not-
you can't. But that was just weird timing. But for what you just said, that kind of timing makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
it goes down a little better that way.
Well, I mean, I'm glad he just get it over with. Get out of here.
yeah, no, he's a sick fuck, right? I mean, Aaron, he was in some balls.
I wrote something on Facebook, and I kind of just went like, "You had the best opportunity of your life.
Yeah, but you can't-
You're a football player. You were in front of thousands of fans. You took places that someone else could have took your place, and you still go around and you kill people and do stuff like that.
Gangbanging, dude.
So
He's
no,
gang-
no, not gangbanging.
Dude, he
He's
was
a weirdo.
gangbanging in Florida. He was.
Yeah, but here's this thing, man. If he was gangbanging or not, you're in the spotlight. You're
No,
in the,
I get that. But I'm
you're the
saying
best
dude,
thing
that's what
possible.
I'm saying the dude was bad. Like you can't take the fucking street sometimes out of these kids. That kid was Aaron Hernandez was a fucking thug, and he was a great fucking what was he linebacker? He was a tight end.
No,
tight
he
end.
was a tight end.
Tight end
Tight
for
end.
fucking them, you know. And dude, he's got a ring, right? They won a championship.
He's
with
got
him.
one.
I mean, so he was a beast on the motor.
So he leaves a girlfriend and a daughter and has one ring for her.
I'm just saying he was a beast. He was an athletic motherfucker on the field when he played for the Patriots.
Well,
No,
and
he was
Florida.
really good. He was
He's a
really
good player,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say those
But he's a
secret
sick fuck. He's a
those
sick
secret
fucker.
police that
He-
the NFL have that's supposed to go out and make sure every person that they have and they're going to get is good and clean because they have them out there. Well, obviously they missed something.
Oh
by missing
yeah,
by them.
but a lot of times too, Pook, I think they let that go.
Well, a lot of NFL players obviously have some issues and problems, like everybody does, but those guys now
Fucking
come
Ray
from places
Rice,
that,
look
that
at
have,
that shit,
that have
dude.
some. They're coming now that have some dollars, and so now some of these players with some dollars are going to Vegas,
Listen, it's the best thing in the world.
right?
Look at you.
And
look
we're
at-
not like I'm smiling already. You want to make me smile? Talk about that.
Is Beast Mode going to make it that far?
Beast, you know what? I thought about that too. I don't know. Beast.
That he got it right. That he's here.
Well, here's
or
the thing.
there, or
You know what-
with,
you know what
he's
Beast
with Pook now, right?
He's with you now.
You know what Beast Mode is right now? Beast Mode is to help.
Hype. He's hype.
He's helped the fans that are that were gonna leave and not come to the game because they're moving to Vegas. So he's gonna help.
Oh,
them.
Vegas.
You gotta always
Vegas
remember.
needed a team, and I guess it's
Well,
the
no,
right
not
team,
that.
right?
But I mean, when the Raiders said that they were leaving Oakland fans were like, we're not buying tickets. We're not going to come to the games because they're leaving them again for the second time.
yeah, but that's Oakland fans. That's not Raiders fans, though. Like true Raider fans are gonna go.
Of course,
And-
I
yeah,
am
yeah,
there.
even if you're from Oakland, you're gonna go.
20,000. You got 20,000 people right there. Like
I didn't realize that we had to wait for the stadium. I thought they were just gonna start playing there. I didn't
No,
know we had to wait.
no, they're
3
going to
years.
get the best stadium
2020.
ever because it's Vegas money. It's Vegas,
Yeah, and then
baby.
when you get a new stadium, don't you get a Super Bowl that year?
No. And you know,
'Cause I
here's the
thought
thing.
that was the
Here,
truth.
let
Because
me-
isn't there a Super Bowl coming to Inglewood, and now there's going to be a Super Bowl coming to Vegas?
well, let me
that's
tell you
real
something
close.
that'll
That's
make you laugh.
two close Super Bowls to us.
You know how they do the voting, right? They do the voting to see if your team can move. And there's only one team that didn't vote for the Raiders, and that team was the Miami Dolphins. Do you want to know why the Miami Dolphins
I
didn't
do
want
want to know why.
The reason,
They want them in their conference.
well, no, that's not the problem. The problem is they're trying to now, after they've had the experience of putting these Super Bowls in different states, was in Indianapolis, it was cold and everything like that. So now they want to keep them in sunshine states. So what happens in their rotation now, Miami's rotation gets moved again because now you have the 49ers stadium,
Yeah.
you have the Los Angeles stadium that's coming. You can play in Arizona. All these West Coast stadiums are good for Super Bowl time because it's not raining, it's not good weather. So the only thing in the East Coast where you can go during that time of the year is
in the
Florida.
domes.
It's really Florida
Domes,
because
or,
they
yeah,
still
Florida.
want you to be active outside. So it's going to be wintertime. Carolinas is not that
So
good.
you're telling me, Gore, it was because of the climate?
It's the climate. It's going to be the climate.
That's all because of the climate?
It's all because of the
I
climate.
like that. I like that one.
It's going to be the climate and
You
the
heard it
West
here
Coast.
first, man.
I mean, listen.
LOUDLABS show the NFL schedule is dictated by the climate.
The NFL, no, the Super Bowl,
Super Bowl
It's dictated.
schedule is scheduled by
the climate.
the global climate. Everybody.
When they went to Indiana, it was the worst one ever because it was storming outside.
I thought it was the worst one ever because Peyton Manning was playing in it.
Oh wow.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, well, Peyton is Peyton.
Yeah, he was.
What's wrong, Peyton?
Peyton is Peyton.
You guys, the Packers, you guys picked up something pretty good, didn't you, in the draft?
I have no idea. I don't have a TV anymore.
Oh, that's what?
Yeah, I don't have a TV anymore. I've been practice talking to you during the show.
Well, I think the best team right now that picked up something good is going to be the Carolina Panthers because they picked up McCaffrey. So now that's going to give Cam Newton a little bit of freedom to do what he needs to do.
He had that freedom last year and fucking.
No, you saw what they did to him last year. They put him down. He got sacked more times than he's ever been last year.
Fine. Fucking leaving him open. That's his team, leaving him open.
It's gonna be real fun. I can't wait for this season. I can't wait.
Do you think that fucking Beast Mode? Okay, if he makes this trade, do you still think he's got? How many seasons do you think he has in him?
3.
3, you think?
I think he has 3 good ones.
Dude.
So you think he'll make it or try to make it?
He'll try to make it. He'll try to keep it. But you gotta understand a good thing about the Raiders right now. We have 2 young backs that can run, and we can just basically turn Beast Mode into a third and close and
Smasher.
a smasher. He can do his thing. Did you get to see his old time? Just run him over. He had a little interview he did way back in the day. We have to get it later. We'll play it one time, but it's so hilarious. But Beast Mode, I'm happy. I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. But he could be a bust. But I'm ready to go.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like nowadays the draft days and athletes, they move so fast now in between seasons that they almost probably they're looking for someone that's even got his speed. And I mean, Beast Mode, the thing about it is like you have the legs, you are fast on the field to do it. But sometimes that when you get that nickname, that fucking hype, that really puts you in the spotlight. Like there is the reason why it's called beast mode. The dude's had he dragged 6 dudes. You know what I'm saying? He drags dudes.
Right.
So that's where the beast mode comes in. So, but I just feel like kids are just there's big kids out there 3 years younger than him, 4 years younger than him, ready to go. They're beast mode,
Well, here's one thing about beast mode. He's
older,
finally playing at home.
It's a hard position to stay in.
Yeah, but he's playing at home right now, so he's gonna give. He's always wanted to be a Raider. He played at Cal. Now he's on the Raiders, so he's gonna go crazy.
I'm not saying I don't think he has greatness still left in him. I'm just asking you, how long do you think it lasts? I don't.
3 years.
3 years you're hoping to get stretched.
3 years, and he's gonna have one Super Bowl ring. We're going to the Super Bowl.
All right, that's.
Oh, you heard it here first.
That's optimistic.
You heard
right?
it here
That is
first.
Super optimistic, right?
We will be in the Super Bowl.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, Pook. No way.
We would have been there this year. They would have took down Carr.
What's his name? Carr. You think Carr's gonna be back and he's snapping balls, ready to go?
He is already ready.
All right. No. You're not going to the Super Bowl. No, Raiders aren't going. You're not going.
He's just so positive about that.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We will see.
Okay, Harold, I got another question for you, dude. You've been taking so many fucking photos of food when you're sitting down to eat, and
That's what you do on Instagram.
You making my shit fucking hungry on the daily, dude. I wish, whenever I have something in front of me, I look sometimes and I'll be eating. And I gotta remind myself, don't do that while you're fucking eating. Because Pook's got to show you something you're like, ooh, wish you was here, motherfucker, but you're not. Look at that good, yummy fucking hamburger. That fucking
man, I just
sushi rolls and shit, dude.
I mean, I go places and I just want to take pictures of everything because, again, it's from my eyes to yours. I want to show it to you.
Yeah.
I want to show you what I'm looking at, what I'm eating right now. Did you get to catch the one where I was cooking that fish?
Yeah, I saw you with that. Yeah. That's good stuff too, man. I saw you. You're like, you fucking surprised her. She doesn't even know. You're like, so she fucking walked. Like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh, don't worry. I won't go put your face on there.
Yeah. Fuck. I just thought something I was gonna ask you, but I just.
What do I have? Do nightlife.
Oh yeah, that's
The mayor.
right.
The mayor has a nightlife.
Yeah.
And working during the day, delivering that food lets you have that nightlife.
Yeah, because I work at 9 and I'm done by 1:30.
Yeah, and you have a nightlife. And
I
for somebody your elder, you have quite the nightlife. Are you playing catch up, or are you just living it, or you just? Because I almost think this is what you'd be doing anyways.
Do you get tired? Is that what you're asking? Do you get tired?
No, I'm just saying one would think that he's playing catch up, but this is what he was doing before he left.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
This is what I was doing before, and
before you left us.
I'm not doing catch up, but what I am doing is I have this energy. You know what I mean? So
explain. What are you doing? What you doing?
I want to see a lot of DJs. I see that on your feed, man. You're doing a lot of shows.
Last night I went to go see Nice and Smooth and Dana Dane. I'm going to any concert that you're going to allow me to get to. And then, a lot of my friends now that are DJs are doing things, and they've had some years since I've been gone. So now they have a little more pull. They're doing a little bigger things. So now including me on what they're doing, and now I get to follow what they're doing. So it's great. And like the Beat Junkies now, I've known the Beat Junkies for a very, very long time. Hopefully I have them in here, but they opened up a school. They opened up a DJ school in Glendale.
The Beat Junkies?
It's incredible. We'll have them in here.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Do you know the last time, I'm going to tell you a funny story about the Beat Junkies, okay? When we were doing our, the 9th level fucking close with Fred, and we had, and LOUDLABS, teas and shit, and when he was running around with those dudes from Portland, the Show Shot guys, with who's that dude that was Cabana? Who was that guy? Ty. So, my very first time in Portland, we go up there for a fashion show, and my fucking.
I remember the fashion show. I remember you guys going to the fashion show.
The Beat Junkies are playing, and my last good memory of them is they played the fashion show, and at the end, this bar in Portland was fucking really cool. It had so many different levels and rooms, but right out in one of the entrances on the corner, it's like the whole place, the street corner was the club. Like there's so many rooms, and like it was wild. But I remember eating tacos, like ground beef taco burritos at the entrance. There was a taco stand to the club. And they had all the stools. They had like enough stools for almost every Beat Junkie. and fucking me and Fred and watching that all go down, and that's the last time I saw the Beat Junkies.
That was like what, 15?
That's 90s, dude. That's 99.
Very, very, very long
Yeah,
time ago.
probably late
98,
90s. Yeah.
Yeah, late 90s. That's
Late
for sure.
90s.
Yeah. So, but Portland's a good town. I like
So,
it.
speaking of DJs here, you said that some of your DJ friends have moved on. So in your group of DJ peoples and group of people that you knew before you left, how many people are still doing what they're doing? How many of them made it? How many haven't? Have people died off? Like, what did you? Because I know you kept not so much in contact, but you knew what everybody was up to.
Right.
So are people still doing it? Are some of the names that people know now? Are
Yeah,
some of the names.
a lot of them are still. I mean, no, they're all relevant right now, but it's just like they're different tiers. They have different tiers of levels. You know, some
So
of them
everybody
have moved
stayed in
to
the game.
Vegas. Some you make it to Vegas, you're in the game. You know what I mean? Because Vegas, when Vegas gets you get you get the spring or you get the summer, you get a residence. So I got a couple of them that are there that are residents, and then there was a couple that surprised me, like before I left, that were barely learning how to DJ, and now they got, oh yeah, come to Vegas anytime, and I'm like, wait a minute, okay, I'm gonna take you up on that offer.
Right.
Along with
we're gonna
that,
take up on that offer.
we will all take up on that offer
You know, I
there.
don't think I've ever shared a room with you in Vegas out of all the times we went in the '90s with our guys and shit. But I don't think
Well-
I've ever run into you. Me and Block and me. I saw Willie today. Like
You saw Willie today? I've
Yeah.
been trying to find Willie for a long time.
It's easy to find him.
Yeah, it was right down the
He's
street
at his
from me.
house.
Every time I
Or
call
is it
him,
the
he's
golf
like
course?
somewhere else.
He's everywhere.
Really, it's not right, but it's Wong.
You're even saying it right. It's Juan.
It's won.
No, but that's what
He
I used
won.
to
He
call
won
him.
the race.
Right.
I used to call him
He
really,
won.
really not right, but
Juan.
Juan.
Right.
Okay, but anyway, but the DJs are doing their great things right now. They're J-Rock is probably doing real.
So
good,
could we get
good
you?
one.
Okay, so so the idea that you have, we're gonna just kind of
Hey
start.
man, don't. Do you want the idea to go out?
Right.
Or do you
No,
want
no,
them
not
to?
yet, not yet.
You want them to be?
We're gonna be some. No, yeah, we're gonna be.
Yeah.
Listen, there's gonna be some DJs that's gonna come in here. And
All
we're gonna,
right. So talk about.
Just
talk. I'm gonna call it the neighborhood. So
Okay.
just talk about the neighborhood.
Well, let's not use the
You're-
neighborhood because
you're-
Big Boy. Is,
You're all right. I
let's not
gotcha.
use
All right.
it.
All right.
Let's use the
neighborhood.
compound.
No, well, it's the neighborhood. It's like because it's Pookie's. It's
Yeah.
Pookie's
Yeah.
neighborhood.
We're
Pookie goes to all these
Yeah.
places and yard. But I got you.
We'll come with
We'll
his
figure it
name.
out. We'll figure it out.
one
But right now,
The DNY.
for Pook the Mayor, what is Pook the Mayor? What's Pook the Mayor up to? And what would you like to do, Pook? Oh, what would the mayor like to do?
Well, the mayor, I've only been around. The new mayor has only been around for maybe 8 months, 8 months of change. And I've always had a dream of hosting a show. You know why? Because I always liked Johnny Carson.
Who doesn't?
Johnny was my man. And Merv Griffin and Arsenio Hall. Arsenio! No, besides all that. No, but, I want to do a show. And bring out my guests and all my friends that I've gathered. I want to see if they really are friends. And now at least give them a little exposure that they're going to feel comfortable to come and talk to me about compared to when they're really talking to someone's radio show and they get the average straight questions.
Yeah,
They're going to be relaxed
This
and
isn't
loose.
this isn't a 2 to 3 minute thing. This
Yeah,
is however
no.
long it takes.
We're going to come on. We're going to
We're
let you
gonna have a
just
conversation,
spill what
talk,
you want to spill.
Maybe
and
have a little drink.
have a little drink, have some good times and let them tell stories that the other DJs or other interviewers will not get.
Okay.
So that's where I've always wanted to go, So
Okay.
it's hopefully it goes that direction.
Can we talk about our first big guest that
Yeah,
we're going to be having?
Yeah.
So we're going to have. Go ahead.
We're going to have the world famous Baker Boys. I've known the Baker Boys since 1991, 92. They've been great friends of mine. I met them kind of a little bit on an accident with my friend Freddie B. Where is he at? And they're always been supportive of everything I've done, and I've always been supportive of everything they've done. And they are going to be the first guest here. And it's kind of funny because I was with them the other day, and I said, you're going to be the first guest, right? I said, what's funny, Nick? I've known you forever, but Now I got to do a little bit of background. I got to go back and read some stuff and get some background and know a little bit more about
You
so
gotta
I
be
can get some
prepared.
questions. Yeah,
You
get
gotta be
prepared,
prepared.
for you. I can't just go off the head because I'm going to talk about stuff that we know. But
Look,
that's really
that's
them.
why you have in
gotta have
front
the
of you
pen
you have
pad.
little things that notes
Yeah.
and just it's not all up here.
No.
Where you get a computer, you get yourself a little pad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit of rearranging. I'll fix it to where this will get a little smaller. You guys will scoot down.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we're gonna do is you guys are gonna stay like that, and we'll keep the guest over there. And then when there's two, we can make it work a little better. But I think our guest is gonna go there, and then you two are gonna sit where you are, but you're gonna come down just a little bit. We got some rearranging to do, and
Well, sometimes
But I think it'll be
sometimes
good.
it won't be. It might be more than two. Sometimes
I can figure that out because actually Todd and I were talking. We're gonna have some of our competitors in here, and they're a group of three, so we can figure three. And when it comes to three, they might be sharing the mic.
Yeah, that's really all you do is let them share that thing.
yeah.
They're
Instead of
used to
just
it.
going up, but I'll figure it out. But it'll always be one, or it'll be the three of us.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll be the three of us, and if it's not the three of us, it'll be the 3+1, 3+2. Please, we're gonna make it a party.
Make it a party.
The
Make it a
mayor's
party.
bringing a party.
It's going to be an extravaganza.
Okay. Okay.
So it's I'm really looking forward to it. Baker Boys, they're looking forward to it.
That's the 10th, yeah.
That's the 10th,
Yeah.
and they're gonna they have a lot of fans, so that's gonna bring more fan fields to the Loud Lab show.
Okay.
They got
The
they
Loud
got, they
Lab
got
show
100
with Kate Pook, the mayor.
they have over 150,000 fans that listen to them every night
Wow.
on Dash Radio. Just listen to them. So see if we can get at least 10% of those to come.
Look at Pook, all about the numbers, man. All about the numbers.
It's all about numbers. If we can get 10% of those, we'll be all right. Come on now.
Just the numbers.
Just the numbers.
All right, Pook. I got something here. You ready?
Yes.
Hold on a second here.
Dying to fucking do
I've been dying to do this for at least, I would say,
Is this a game?
it is. I've been wanting to do this.
Is this a fucking game?
I got this in December, knowing that we're gonna do it.
Game to you, Pook?
Is this a fucking game?
But I've been wanting to do it, and
What
we've never done it. So I figured that we're all 80s and 90s kids.
Right?
So we got some 80s and 90s trivia here.
Well, you
We're
know
gonna
what?
find out how stupid we are.
We're gonna use that with some of the with the guests,
Yeah, no, that was the point.
especially with the music and stuff.
That was the point, but it just never worked out that way. But now that the mayor's here, it seems to be working out.
Let's make it happen.
All right, so
Here we go.
here, I'll give you a little stack.
Okay. What year is this?
80s to 90s.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
They're brand new. I haven't opened them yet. I have a feeling that we're about to embarrass ourselves more than
I got a
usual.
feeling. You know what? I'm gonna go get that punk. Excuse me, I can't say that word. I won't
Say
call him
whatever you
punk.
want.
But no, I don't want him to hear this. But the good guy from Black Eyed Peas, Will I Am. You're gonna be sitting in this seat one day.
Will
got
I
some
Am?
questions
You're
for
gonna
you.
bring him, Willie?
Man, I'm going for them all.
Yeah?
I
I'll
want
talk to
them
Will
to.
I Am.
I want them to tell me no.
Right. Tell us no.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna know some of these. I'm not gonna know some of them. But I like this first one here for you.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
What was the name of De La Soul's first debut album? 1989 album.
The whole album.
What's the name of
What
it?
was the name of De La Soul's debut 1989 album?
Oh, it was called The Daisy Age.
No. 3 Feet High and Rising.
Shit.
All right, what you got? What you got? Pick one, because it looks like we have movies, music, TV, sports, and I don't know what that one is.
In 1999, who had the biggest selling album ever by a teenage artist?
Britney Spears.
Oh my God, how did you know that?
Well, that's all right.
You're right.
Right.
Whoop whoop. All right.
Scott.
All right. So here you go. Oh, dude, it's funny. This just came up a few days ago.
no.
I would have never known this.
Oh, no.
But all right. So here you go. You should know this. What is the name of Inspector Gadget's dog?
Brain.
Boom! He got one.
Oh my goodness. 1-1-0.
We're not keeping score.
Oh,
we
damn
should,
it.
but
We
we're not
should.
keeping score.
No, we should keep it so we
all
can
right,
see.
all right. Let me see what we
I
got
don't
here.
have my glasses.
So we got
Switch out on this one here.
Todd got one. Poop
Okay.
don't have one. Scott got one. All right.
What Seattle Mariner outfielder won a Golden Glove every year during the 90s?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Boom.
Boom, that was quick. Look at you. Look at you.
Jumping on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. That was too easy. Oh, that's too easy.
That was a good one.
Oh, I'm gonna give it to you anyway because it's that easy. What video game was released in 1980 and became a top seller?
Well, it's Pac-Man, right?
Yeah, see, it was just too easy.
Jesus Christ, shuffle the fucking cards, Pook.
I am. Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm reading. I'm
Oh,
ready?
all
Ready?
right, yeah.
For both, it's for both you guys.
Yeah, no shit.
You ready? Who has played more minutes in the NBA than any other player?
That is.
I'll give you a hint.
No, it's Eric Carter. It's
You should take the hint.
Carter.
Huh?
It's Carter.
I'll take the hit.
Lakers.
Kobe? No, Shaq. Kareem.
No.
It's Kareem.
Not yet.
You
It's
guys
not-
both-
it's not-
no one got that. All right, next. What do we got?
What long-running NYPD cop drama featured Dennis Franz and Andy Sipowicz? You should know.
Da, da, da.
These are the guys that incarcerated you. Well, I mean, not their particular branch, but the show's it's a cop show. Come on. Fucking cop drama. Dennis Franz as Andy Sipowicz.
I didn't watch
Sipowicz.
Cop.
Fucking
NYPD Blue.
I didn't watch Cop. I didn't watch
I
Cop.
figured it was NYPD
Hey.
Blue.
After Dragnet, I stopped watching everything.
Dragnet.
See, we have. See, you guys always get the easy ones.
Well, you can pick whichever one you want.
I'm
There's
looking,
6 of them
but
on.
they're
There's
all
5
they're
of them
all-
on there.
Shit, this is easy.
There's 5 on each one. Pick one. Do sports, movies, TV? I remember the 80s. I have one.
What is the name of the psychopathic Clarice
Oh, come
is
on.
chasing in Silence of the Lamb?
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal, right?
Ah,
Oh, it's not. That's not who he's chasing. He's not chasing that person. He's chasing the, I don't know that guy's name. He's the lotion guy. It's the lotion guy. That's who
Puts
she's
the
chasing.
lotion in the basket.
Yeah, puts the lotion in the basket guy. What's his name?
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo
Oh.
Bill, baby.
Yeah,
All right, you
yeah.
slipped one through.
All right, I'll give you a movie. What 1993 thriller featured a murdered wife, a one-armed man, and an obsessed detective?
That's fucking Dr. Richard Kimball and fucking.
Boom, boom, boom. Say it. You can't say the doctor's name and then not the.
It's he goes, I didn't kill my wife, and he goes, I don't care.
It's with Harrison Ford,
Yeah,
and the name of the movie.
I
is,
don't care. He says. Tommy Lee Jones goes, I didn't kill my wife, and he goes, I don't care, man.
The movie is called.
That's a good one. I did that one for you. I don't care.
I don't know the name of the movie.
It's The Fugitive.
The Fugitive.
He got it. Excuse me.
Here we go.
He got it. Here we
God, I got
fucking
0.
go.
I can't. Can I? I only got one.
You got one. You got one so
Ken
far.
Griffey.
I need you to.
Well, you
finish-
kind of got Kareem. No, you didn't.
No.
Actually, you didn't.
No one did.
All right, go, Todd.
I need you to go ahead and finish the lyrics here for me, okay, Pook? Finish this Cutting Crew lyric. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you blank. I just died in your arms tonight.
Must have been something you said.
Said. There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Must have been
Poop
something you
got
said.
one.
Pook's singing tonight, everybody.
Singing.
Singing along.
So what you got?
What country music superstar?
Garth Brooks.
It could have been Blake. It could have been Blake. Oh, in the '90s, I forgot. He was hot. That's bonus points for
What
you.
is Garth Brooks?
What is?
Oh, so I
Garth
got it
Brooks?
right?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. Who recorded "I Melt with You" in 1982?
Church.
Modern English.
English. Fuck. Sam, where are you at, Sam, when we need you?
All right.
Sam would be great at this game.
You
Sam,
read.
I think, would be great at this
Yeah,
game.
we're all great at this game.
No, Sam would be really good, though. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Ooh. Oh, that one. See, these are all kind of easy.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to find the harder ones. Ready? I'll read one. Ready? See, that's so easy. Who recorded My Baloney and Another One Rides the Bus?
Word Al Yankovic.
See? Gotta just give you one there. What cult classic contains the line, "Give me some sugar, baby"? We need Chad for that one. Army of Darkness. This one's for you, for you, Todd. What is the only NFL team to have lost 4 straight Super Bowl games?
That is the fucking Buffalo Bills.
It is. Which website, founded in 1999, was dedicated to music sharing downloading?
There's Napster.
Bam! Look at us. Boom.
Whoa.
You had me at hello.
That is Jerry Maguire.
Bam!
Go. Go.
Whose album Janet debuted at number? Come on.
Janet Jackson.
Jesus, that's stupid. True or false? Superboy was a series about a young Superman.
True.
Yup. Who won the 1981 World Series? Los Angeles Dodgers or New York Yankees?
New York Yankees.
Dodgers, what the hell, guys? What type of Coke was introduced in 1982 by Coca-Cola?
What is good Coke?
Diet Coke. What character in Toy Story was voiced by Tom Hanks?
That's
Woody.
What new wave group racked up 6 top 10 hits in the U.S.
Duran
for the
Duran.
album Colors by Numbers?
That's Color Me Bad.
Nah, it's Culture
Boyz II
Club.
Men.
Culture Club. What was the family name? What was the family name from the aliens used on Third Rock from the Sun? What was their name that they were using? This is Solomon. That was
my
stupid.
favorite. That was my
Whose number
favorite.
has been retired by every team in the NHL?
Oh, NHL.
The number 9.
Hurley.
Come on, who's the most famous?
Gretzky.
There you
99.
go.
I told you.
You said 9.
The 9. They said the 9.
The nines.
The guy,
Oh, the
guy with
nines.
the 9s.
Which Saturday Night Live spinoff became a blockbuster film in 1982?
Night at the Roxbury.
Wayne's
Wayne's World.
Party
Wayne's
time.
World. Wayne's World.
What is the Ark in Raiders of the Lost Ark?
It's the. What is the Ark? The Ark of the Covenant.
There you go. What 90s anthem includes the line, "Here we are now, entertain us"?
Nirvana.
Bam! What's the name of the song?
Smells like Teen Spirit.
What was the real name of the hospital in St. Elsewhere?
General Hospital.
Nope.
What is UCLA General?
Who was caught stealing the most bases in a single season?
Ricky Henderson.
Bam! What Sesame Street character caused a shopping fury during Christmas of 1996?
What is Oscar the Grouch?
Nope.
No.
What is Big Bird?
No.
Snuffleupagus.
You got
No.
it. No, you got it. I
What
see it.
is Elmo?
Yep.
Fuck Elmo.
Who directed Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
No. Robert Zemeckis.
What is Wilson?
Zemeckis. All right. So our knowledge is what our knowledge is. Yeah. So you got anything over there to say there, Mayor? You got anything to talk
What are you
about?
doing tonight? What are you doing tonight?
Bam.
Tonight. Oh.
Tonight.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm just trying to, sometimes I do want to take a break, but then I get to the house
From
and
being the
I'm
mayor or just from
just
doing things?
just
The runaround.
time out,
Playing catch
Still
up.
time out, yeah. But somebody's gonna call me and come up with some crazy idea. Yesterday I was like sitting at home and I went to sleep. I took a nap and I completely forgot that I had those tickets. And then I was like, freaking! I almost turned it down and was and say, you know what? That was a waste of $15.
So I'm saying, you're going to a lot of shows. You're fucking your gram feed fucking every other day. It's either fucking some great hamburger or it's you at
Some
night.
great
It's,
show.
or are you at some great show fucking poking your camera right up on the DJ on the turntables? They're like, get out of here, sir. You're like, no, I'm taking a picture for my gram.
Yeah. We're
So
good.
So what are you getting into tonight?
I'm not sure. I might even just do a little bit of bowling tonight.
Bowling.
Bowling where? Do you go to Del Rio Lanes?
Why not?
Are you going to Del Rio?
I mean, yeah,
Is that pizza joint still in there? What was
everything's
that called?
still there.
What's that called?
Zippity or
Squeegees.
Squeegees.
No, Squeegees.
Listen, I went there the other day and I had such a great
I was
time.
there about 3 months ago.
It's
Yeah,
got
it's fun.
every special possible there, like
You know,
bowling for $1,
for a
bowling 50
fact
cents.
there's a really cool bowling alley. It's the
one in Lakewood Mall?
in Westlake or no Westchester,
Oh.
Westchester by the airport. There's the bowling alley right there. They've got fucking all kinds of cool arcade games and TV
Yeah.
screens.
What about the one in Lakewood Mall? What's going on over there?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know the one at Lakewood
I'm
Mall. I'm not into
just
bowling.
asking, I'm just asking. a
I've been to
general
bowling.
question.
I've been to 2 bowling
No one
alleys
knows
the past
anything
year.
about fucking Lakewood.
Because there's a new mall over there.
There's no new mall in Lakewood.
I mean, there's a new. They took off the second floor. They have the second level, and it's like a entertainment area over there. And I haven't been up there yet. But
Gotcha.
they advertise it, so I want to check it out.
All right, so before we get too far out of what Todd was asking, so you're going to get into something tonight, whether...
Something's happening.
It will. So we want to do a new segment. I called it, Pookie's Corner through the guys at Pookie. What's Pookie like? What do you like on that? What do you want to call your segment? Because I want you to go out. I'm going to give you a GoPro, and I want you to go out and experience. I want you to experience what you experience, but show us. Because right now we see it on Instagram.
Right.
But now with the new show here, with the Loud Lab show, with K Pook the mayor,
Right.
You have an outlet to also talk about what it is you go out and record. And for all of us who are working at night or sleeping at night, we see your Instagram in the morning and we're like, damn, he had fun.
Yeah.
Damn, he did this, and all we do is see it. We don't get to hear about it. So now I want you to go out and record stuff. Even if you go out with him working, or go out with me working, just through your eyes would be amazing.
Fuck that. We're not going out working. You're going to take me to get some of that fucking food that you keep taking pictures of.
Let's go get some barbecue, 24-hour barbecue, Korean barbecue.
Where do you go to get that?
I got the spot.
Where's the spot?
Well, duh, I got the spot.
Well, how about this? Because what's funny is now when I'm walking around and I'm seeing my friends and I bump into them, and this is what they'll tell me. It's nothing but a big smile to my face when they say this. They go, K-Poop, all I got to say is from my eyes to your eyes. So it's working. What I created something that is working, and when people can just say it, I can't hang with you right now, but I'll check it out in the morning.
Hey, you know what? From my eyes to your eyes, did you, when I was down there where your art gallery was, talk about that. What did you brought your you had a jumpsuit on the wall.
Well, not a jumpsuit. It was my
From my eyes to your eyes?
from my eyes to yours.
From
That's
my
it.
eyes to yours.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, from my eyes to yours.
But you had that little art show.
Better
where
need
you
a
had,
graphic for
you
that.
had all your photos that you've been taking since you've been out.
And I have a whole bunch more now too.
What was that place? I'm asking you. What was that place? I went down there and shot your
That
board.
was the heavyweights gallery. That is an art gallery that's there on Melrose, owned by my man Tyler Gibley,
Yeah.
and he also has a
What were those
gallery.
people-
You know a cat named D down there? Down on Melrose, a guy named D?
No.
No? All right.
Anyway, so
I'm really good at halting the show. I'm so good at just going, putting the brakes on.
no, it looked like there was like a fucking
A meeting that they were having over there.
Yeah, like an AA meeting or a
No, it
fucking
wasn't an
seminar.
AA meeting. They were doing something. It was
About, like,
something.
real estate. I don't
No,
know.
not real estate. I forgot exactly what they were doing, but they were doing something that's like a almost pro-Trump, pro.
Oh, okay, it was before the election. It was before the no.
No,
it was
no,
after.
everything was going. They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
just,
it's post-election.
they were just trying to they're trying to bring awareness to some. They're bringing
Awareness
up
to
some
Trump.
issues, and
We're all aware of Trump.
they're bringing some issues together and stuff like that.
North
and things
Korea
that are going
is
on in
really
LA.
aware of Trump.
Yeah.
What do you
Everybody's
think about
aware of
that,
Trump.
Betts?
I think we're gonna get this fucker. I think it's. I don't know, man. It's scary right now.
I think we're going to war
No, I do. I think you know what?
very
I,
soon.
And that guy's at the helm.
No, well, I think he's gonna jump off and do something stupid first. I think our fucking bag of oranges is gonna go fucking. You want to see my dick? You know that one?
Yeah. No, I got
No,
you.
I think he's gonna say you want to see my dick, and he's gonna force Kim Jong Un to fucking look at it, and I think it's gonna. I don't know. I hope not, but I have a strange feeling that something bad's gonna happen next weekend. By next weekend, they keep
Next
fucking-
weekend?
By next weekend.
By next weekend, by the time
I
this
like
thing
that.
airs.
Yeah. By the time this episode
Yeah, because
airs,
things take a little bit. Things take a little
It
bit.
could,
Things
right.
take a little bit to make
will
it.
be our last show.
So this could be our last show.
could be our
This
last
could be
show.
the very last
I
show.
can't get my
you
first
might
show.
you might never see this. It might.
It's Cook's first show. It's Cook's
Yeah,
first show.
his
Well, his
The
first
pre,
show.
the setup, the setup show.
As a guest now on the show, on the Loud Labs show. You know what, man?
He moved from guest to host.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how the host-
that's how it should be. We here at Loud Labs, we make dreams come true.
Oh,
you wanted your own show?
Here it is.
You
Here
got
it is. Here it is. I love it. So next week I might be out of here, huh?
Hey man, stop telling me what to do.
Hey,
No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
next
week you'll be out of where?
Because he said we're going to war, so we don't.
Oh.
Yeah. Victor's gonna have to send Victor's package over there to fucking North Korea to get him to do a little report. Here.
Oh, can you believe that? We'll send him to South Korea and say, just try to make it, dude.
No, get him a rental car and just be like, go, Vic.
Go, Vic, go.
Victor will get a story. I know he will.
He will get a story.
He'll go right to the DMZ. He goes, on the border of the South Korea and North Korea. Loud Labs News. Tonight.
He's like, I live in Koreatown.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Vic,
live in Koreatown.
you
It'll
should-
work.
You should be our diplomat, man. You go.
Why don't we have him go up and walk up and down Koreatown and ask the Koreans what they think about what's going on?
Because that's not what. Because that's bad news. That's not good news. That's bad news. That's not what Vic's doing. That's not what he's doing. All right, what are we doing?
This is that Migo talk because right now we're.
That's what I want from.
We're,
what is it?
we're
From
celebrating
riots to yours.
We're celebrating the
that
riots
could be
right
some
now.
great-
25
You know
years.
what?
Dude,
You
all
know
week
what?
they've been
Hey,
talking
Pook,
about
you know
that.
What? Hey, Pook, you know what we should start planning on? We should plan on really is you getting in the car with me and riding along.
No, it's what's so funny about that. I just
think-
told three
yeah.
people. I said,
You should come out with me one night and we get that. We film that. Scott.
No, that'll be great.
Well,
Yeah.
Scotty,
No,
let me tell you what
I-
I was thinking today. Oh, well, not today, but a couple. And I just talked to someone about that. I said, you know what? I said they have their show and how they do their show and how
it's
they show the
changing.
news.
It is what it is.
And I go,
we're slowing it down.
What do you mean they people?
The Loud Labs,
do you mean
show,
they?
the Loud Labs show has
By
a way of
they.
showing news the way that you guys want to put it. So then,
Right, horrible shit up front.
So then I was thinking, like, if I'm
That's our
sitting
motto.
if I'm sitting in the car, right, and I'm going to see the same shots you guys are doing, and I'm shooting it with you guys, but I'm giving my version, I'd be like, damn, he got fucked up.
No, exactly. No, that is exactly what we want.
So then
That
my
is
people
great.
who understand if we're stuck in Biden, they're like, hey.
That's something people can relate to.
They can relate to-
They can relate to.
A street
We-
version
we
of it.
have to
I wanna
kind
tell
of
Pook
be.
what happened last night with my LAPD cop.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
Hey, so check this out. I went to a shooting last night. Okay, I went to a shooting in what area called Ramona Gardens, right there by USC Medical Center off
Okay,
of the street
yeah.
Lancaster. Okay, so I get there, and when I get there, the RA is already pulling out. So
That's an ambulance, Pookie.
The RA is pulling out. Okay, but so that gives me the heads up right away that they sometimes, like I said, they'll if it's bad, they just throw the fucking kid in the fucking RA and they will fucking split. If they can't stabilize them out there on the fucking sidewalk, and keep it under control, then you know it's really bad when they just throw a kid in the back of this thing. So they were coming out anyway. This shooting happened and I pulled up and there's fucking there's a sergeant and like 4 other fucking like soldier LAPD cops, and one's a Mexican guy, a little short, fucking stocky, fucking older gentleman. And I start filming, and one of the homies from the shooting, he comes walking over towards me, and I'm like, oh man, this dude comes, he's got tats on his face and everything, and I'm like, oh no, this dude's gonna come over and tell me I gotta fucking stop filming. So sure enough, he walks right up to me, and the whole time the Mexican cop, the little short the LAPD guy, he's got his light and he's looking for shells. He's looking for evidence on the ground. So he's not watching this dude. He's walking right through the fucking crime scene, and all the cops are busy looking on the ground. They don't see nothing, and he's walking right for me. He gets right up to my face, and he's on the high side. He's got the high ground on the curb, and I'm down the street. And he goes, "Hey man, what are you doing?" He's like, "You're not filming this. What are you filming here for? Who do you work with?" I go, "I work with the news, man." He goes, "This isn't the news. Just turn your camera off." And I'm like, no, man, I'm not turning my camera off. This is what I'm doing here. And I'm waiting for the fucking LAPD officer to fucking turn around and go, hey, man, get out of here. I go, this guy just walked to the crime scene, too. So the cop finally turns around and he goes, hey, man, pick a side. He goes, I'm locking this place up. It's a crime scene, either that side of the street or this side of the street. And I gave him I look at his eyes in the eyes. I'm like, don't lock him on this side of the street. He wants to kill me. so they're like, so yeah. I go, don't make him go back across, man. I give him the fucking scared eyes, So he goes, hey man, he's like, yeah, wait, he's like, you know what, no, go back across the fucking street over there. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, quit fucking filming. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's what my job is, okay? So he goes, he makes him get it back across the street, and he goes, he's like, you're right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, dude, thanks for that. He goes, you know what? He goes, are you with Loud Labs? And I go, yeah, I am. He goes, you know what? Sometimes I go home and I go, I follow you guys on YouTube, and I look to see if myself was on that scene. I go, and there I was. So
there it is.
And then he goes, and there I saw myself, and I'm like, all right, well, cool, man. But yeah, dude, this dude look, I said, we'll say it time and time again. We're not there to impose or to make anybody's, like, you know, it's what we do for a living is, it's not always pretty, you know, like Scotty says, like, if you come across our lens in a negative way, we're sorry, but this is what our job is. And I get it, like, you know, how you had a friend that just got shot, or you guys were hanging out on and blasted, or whatever you want, you know, whatever the problem was, but that is news. That's news. That's why we show up. That's why this is a job that we have, and you show up and we shoot, and we hope that fucking you understand what we're doing there, but we're not trying to fucking, like.
So in that sense, I'll make sure that I don't make my comments respectful, disrespectful.
Yeah.
They'll be respectful.
Always be respectful.
Damn!
Always.
Look at that eyeball over there.
You're not disrespecting anybody when you say something like that. You're not. But if you say, damn, look at Jose's eyeball over there, then you might be disrespecting somebody.
Oh, wait a minute. I just fucking. Wait a minute. I just realized Pook was just doing bit right there, going, damn, look at that eyeball over there. Okay, yeah, I know. No, I get it. No,
I get it.
No, sometimes we do walk up on horrible shit, man. We do.
Yeah, we do. But that's what's going to be interesting to see what happens from here on out with, you know, the mayor here with us, because we see some gnarly shit. He sees some fun shit, but it's all LA shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's all LA. Everything that walks into this room is LA. Whether it's the news, whether it's the DJ, whether it's the music, whether it's the cops, the firefighter, everything revolves around Los Angeles. This is a wonderful city that we live in.
Yeah. No, and we're gonna get.
Now you get to see the cool shit, and the not so cool shit.
Right.
But at the same time, our not so cool shit is kind of cool shit.
Right.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing it. So, with that said, let's end this shit.
Let's end this shit.
Everybody look at their camera and say, bye-bye, see you later, adios amigos. We're going to hit stop, and later.